Do you have any tips for someone currently pregnant who's listening and they're like, what are some top things I can do to have the best possible postpartum experience, maybe that we haven't covered yet?
Yeah, I think just communication is so important. If you're in a partner, and I know some people going into birth, if you have a partner that's going to be navigating this with you, having those discussions and putting it in place. I think we sort of touched on mental health, but also a lot of people that I've interviewed who have had perhaps more at a higher risk of developing postpartum depression or anxiety. Perhaps they've got a family history or they've got suffered from these conditions in the past. Then there's a heightened likelihood that these will surface. So we often talk about, even if you're not seeing your psychologist or your counsellor or therapist in pregnancy because you're not needing them at that point, perhaps book in a few sessions as a backup if things are raised, and then you can get in, because it's very hard to get an appointment with a psychologist here in Australia. So that's another kind of safety net that you can put in place for yourself. And if you don't need to go, that's great. You can cancel it. But if you've got it in place, and sometimes it's nice to just, for that care provider who's known you for a period of time, to see you in this new phase of life, and you can just debrief the birth if nothing else. But perhaps you want to talk about something that's caught you by surprise, like intrusive thoughts or heightened kind of parental anxiety that you want to work through, is another kind of safety net you can put in place for your own mental health.